Hi, my name is Rebekah Todd, and I am a licensed professional counselor, and I work at Optimum Joy. Today, I wanted to share a little bit about EMDR. It's something several people at our practice have been working on being trained in, and I'm currently pursuing certification in. So I want to share a little bit about what it is, who it can help, and what you can expect from EMDR. So EMDR stands for eye movement desensitization and reprocessing. So what can happen is sometimes with certain memories, like if we think about a car accident or something particularly traumatic or painful, we can find that these memories get almost trapped in our body, in our nervous system. That means people sometimes experience things like actual flashbacks to the events, nightmares, or it can mean that some people just end up with a belief about themselves or the world that sounds something like, I'm not good enough, I'm permanently damaged, I don't deserve to be happy, I'm not safe. Some of these things you may find coming up in your life because of certain memories in your past. So what do you do in EMDR sessions? Well, there's a few different things, but it would start with you and your therapist starting to become aware of the upsetting events in your past and starting to sort of make sense of what they are and how they've affected your current life and what types of symptoms and belief you're having. After that, we would tap into your brain's adaptive and healing properties and really give you some resources to be able to strengthen yourself and be able to be prepared to go back into some of those painful memories. So we think about this kind of like when you go to sleep after a really long, hard day. Sometimes you wake up, maybe you don't feel completely refreshed, but you feel a little bit less distressed than you did when you went to sleep, and you feel a little bit less close to what was painful and what was happening at the time. So in the resourcing stage of EMDR, we get you prepared to go back into those memories by tapping into some of your brain's natural healing properties that happen during REM sleep, and we utilize eye movement or other bilateral stimulation to sort of replicate that. So then we'll move into the processing stage. This would utilize that bilateral stimulation, which sometimes looks like eye movement, which kind of looks like your REM sleep eye movement, or it can be buzzing or tapping. Either way, it's getting both sides of your brain online so that we can go back into a memory and help your brain store it properly by reprocessing it in a more adaptive way. So that's a pretty brief overview of what to expect from EMDR, but really EMDR can process all different types of trauma or distressing events in your past. And there are 8 phases of EMDR, and one of the phases is dedicated solely to learning about how your brain stores memories, how you process trauma, and what EMDR will look like. So your questions will always be welcomed in session, and you can ask your therapist anything about the process, what to expect, and they'll be happy to answer. If you have trauma in your past or anything in this video has resonated with you, don't hesitate to reach out to Optimum Joy and schedule a session with me or any of our other EMDR therapists.